Virgo, good morning. This is your weekly tarot card reading for October 13th through the 19th of 2024. Good morning, and here is your first card for Sunday, Monday, and for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now, see, I just did Leo, and I was hoping that everything got turned around so we didn't have so many reversals again, but I don't think I had any reversals for Leo. Reversals are not always a bad thing. Everything is progress. But and then here's your Friday, Saturday. Well, I guess you can't manipulate a message. If it's supposed to come out that way, it's supposed to come out that way. So, Virgo, this week for you, it looks like you have the Emperor in reverse for Sunday and Monday. There could be someone around you that's trying to elicit negative action from you. Going out of their way to poke and prod and do something just that sets you off. Ensure that if you do end up going off on someone, Virgo, that it is the person who deserves it and not just some random passerby, someone who is easier for you to go off on because you feel like you have that latitude. You may end up regretting it in the end, and it does feel like this is someone who may be sitting in a place of fear, and that's why they feel like they have to have a choking, controlling grasp on everything around them. But this insistence on control is making them reckless because anything that comes from them that they don't expect or that they haven't accounted for is going to send them into a tailspin. Hopefully this person isn't you, Virgo, because that is a rough spot to be in. Because with the Emperor in reverse, even this person is having a problem following their own real rules and staying consistent with their action. It could also be someone that is dealing with a case of, well, I want you to do it this way. I'm not going to do it that way, but you should be doing it this way. Why? Because I said so. And it may feel like this person is giving you bad advice just because they want to see how much it is that they can manipulate you and what kind of a position they could get you in before you cry uncle, and then they can complain about you crying uncle. Like, oh, you can't take that? Oh, you can't take any more? Crybaby, can't take any more. Just so that they can call you weak. So be careful dealing with this person, and hopefully this person isn't you doing this to somebody else. If you are in a reactive environment, try to recognize that and react as little as possible to this person. go in, do what it is that you need to do, and then be done with it. It's kind of a situation of, if you go to work, and leave work there. Any problems, any issues, any needling little, like, earworms or problems or voices in your head, leave them there. Whenever you close the door on your vehicle, whenever you're on your way home, leave any of those issues outside of the home, because bringing that stuff home is going to make your home life just as bad, if not worse, than whatever issues it is that you have at work. And if it seems a little stilted, it's because I cannot stop yawning. This was a little bit of a problem with Leo, but I cannot stop since I started pulling for you. So it seems like every area of life is exhausting you. If you start to break up your life and leave certain parts where it is that they are, instead of dragging the mud of one area of your life through every other part of your life so that it ruins everything, then it's going to ruin everything. If you can stop that, though, and section off pieces of your life here and there, you will be of great benefit. Because you need at least one part of your life that is sectioned off from the problems of the rest of your life, of your responsibilities, of your job, of, whatever else it is you have to deal with. Yeah, and they're not like little yawns either. It's like deep stretch out, father time, father sleep kind of yawns too. So but with the Hierophant, it looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you will end up miscommunicating with someone. This could be because you want to start living by your own personal beliefs and your own rules, but it's not working out. It's not going to work out the way that you hope it does. People aren't expecting this from you, and any kind of unconventional ideas that you have, they're going to wonder where it is you got that from, because they're not used to you sharing this kind of information or being less open about what you think about things. So they're going to think that you're being manipulated or being influenced by somebody else, and you're just taking that person's idea and transplanting it into your public face, so that you start being viewed the same as that person instead of as yourself. And you might have to fight back against this for quite a while, because people aren't used to getting this from you. And it could make you feel pretty fragile. I don't think that this generosity is going to be of money or material objects. It feels like it's going to be of ideas, or of something that you have been keeping closer to your heart than you even realized. You're going to start expressing things and sharing ideas that seem out of character for you. So you're going to be taking other people out. You're going to be taking people There's a phrase and I can't think of it. You know what? If you know what I'm trying to say, put it in the comments. Like, you're gonna take I almost want to say for a ride, but you're not taking them for a ride. You're just taking them by surprise. There we go. But Friday, Saturday, something is going to start getting off the ground. You start working on it Sunday through Thursday. But you're going to be delayed, and this could be because of a paycheck. Something is just being frustrating. It's like you had this great idea, but now you realize you have to have the resources, you have to have people to help you with it. And that's great, but it's great that you have ideas, but you can't rely on other people to help you execute them unless you're paying them for their time. They have other things to do. They have their own ideas that they're working on, and you may end up in a panic because it feels like you need to do this, but you can't get the help to get it done. But it's also not necessary, but you want to get it done. You want to do this, but you can't get it done. And it's just you're going to have to figure it out. Because it doesn't feel like it's something necessary. It feels like it might be a creative project that you have an idea for, but you're not executing it because you think you need other people to figure out how to get this done or just do it for you. And since it's so easy for them, they should just do it because they're not doing anything else, right? What they're doing is none of your damn business. What they're doing is taking care of themselves. What they're doing is finding ways to make it through life on their own or they're dealing with what it is they need to deal with. And if you have this expectation of somebody else is going to come in and do this for me, and they're going to do that for me, and they're going to do that for me, they're not. This is going to be an exercise in independence. Especially if you found yourself being codependent on other people for quite a while. This is going to be a total change of a venue for you, and as frustrating as it is, you are going to start to figure out how to start figuring things out. Don't be afraid to push the big red button. And it looks like you got 2 of them right here. So on the flip side of the Emperor coming out for Sunday and Monday, if this is you that's showing up, this could be you finally deciding to stand up for yourself and find a little bit of independence. And that's how other people are going to find you, is not you finding your independence and finding your center of self. They're going to find you as domineering in that you could be expecting people to still do things for you. And putting that pressure on harder is not going to get it done any faster. It is going to leave you more and more alone. So be aware of that. Well, Virgo, that is where I'm going to leave you for this week, for October 13th through the 19th, 2024. I do daily, weeklies, and monthlies here on the channel, and I will be doing personal reads here soon, so keep an eye out for that announcement. I should start before the end of October. If you like this content, please be sure to come back and like and subscribe.